So hello and welcome to Talha's Samsung mobile blog review. This is the review of the Samsung Galaxy Pro. It's so far I think been a very good phone. From the immediate kind of viewpoint you look at it, it's the standard kind of BlackBerry layout with a keypad, a QWERTY keypad here, and it's quite slim. Very nice dimension, very nice to hold. This is actually, it's plastic, but it works pretty well in terms of the weight of the whole phone. The ports at the top, you've got the standard earphone jack, and you've got this USB thing which opens up, which is the mini USB, which is basically standard for all smartphones now. And that's basically it. You've got your volume control there, which raises and decreases your volume, and you've got your on and off button and also screen activation. So if we switch it on, we can see it's actually a full touch screen. It's a 2.8 inch TFT LCD touchscreen, and it works very well, surprisingly actually. It's a bit weird to get used to at first because you're so used to having an up and down arrow and a key, which you do actually have here, but you very quickly grow used to it, and it's actually becomes so practical and so easy that you forget to actually go back. You've got your Google Maps, so on Android Market, which offers you more than 200,000 apps, your email feature, Google Talk, your standard stuff really. As well as the Android Market, you've also got the Samsung Market, which you can download stuff from, so it's the Samsung apps, and you've got lots of different features as well. So one of the strengths of this phone is its ability to kind of an ease of use. Android generally is very good at that, and this is no exception. Very simple to get around, very simple to set up. Just a question of getting a Google account, setting it up, and hey presto, you're ready to go. They actually offer many different things, so you can actually transfer your contacts if you have everything set up on your Google account, which is really simple. I already had an Android phone. Literally get this, type in my email, everything is there, all my email contacts, everything already there. Then you don't need to worry about putting things on your computer, transferring them across and so on. Also, because it's Android, if you just get Google Sync with any phone, you can just transfer all your contacts onto your Google Mail and then transfer them straight down here, which I don't think really exists with any of the other phones, which is really good. Multitasking works a blast. You've got the usual kind of notice bars at the top, and you can change in auto rotation and stuff on Wi-Fi, so you can get all that going. And yeah, it works really very well. So onto some of the key features. You've got this thing which they call the social hub, which is designed to be a form, it's kind of the first time they've done it, and it's a very good way of utilizing all your social media in the one platform, which is on the this same app. So you can do your emails through this, you can do anything from Yahoo, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Microsoft Exchange, Google accounts. And the best thing about this is it saves a massive amount of battery, because the biggest drain of the battery is usually your use of apps. So if you're using one app for everything, it's a lot less consuming than if you're using many different apps, which not very many phones do very well. This is actually very seamless. It works very well, and I've tried this before. And yeah, you find out that it's actually very smooth in doing so. Also, the keypad's actually a lot bigger than any of the other keypads that I've seen, particularly the BlackBerry ones, and typing is very efficient. But one thing that I noticed, and maybe this is just me, but I feel the keys are kind of in the bottom row are one kind of should be shifted once to the right, so the Z should be where the X is, the M should be where the question mark is, and so on. So when I was actually typing, I found myself doing a lot of typo errors. I suppose that's something you'd get used to eventually, but it's just a bit weird because it's a bit unconventional, I found. So you've got your usual navigation, Google navigation. The strength of what Google have actually released recently is that you can actually download the maps to your phone, so you can use it offline as well, which is brilliant. Voice recorder, you've got your Think Free Office as well, which is brilliant. It's basically offers everything you need in terms of the mobile office features, your My Documents, everything, and it allows you to literally produce Word, PowerPoint and Excel spreadsheets straight from your phone. You can produce them, you can view them, you can edit them and so on. And this feature, I mean, usually costs a lot of money when people have to pay for it, but this actually works very well. And yes, you may be thinking you can get the Google Documents app, which is out now at the moment, but I found this to be a lot easier. It works a lot better. So it's just so smooth. So you can type in, and it goes from things to very quickly. So there's your app. You just start typing. You can add photos and everything. Works really well. So you've got the usual FM radio, as you notice. The music feature, the sound comes out very nicely. Let's see if I can get something on. So this is some of the default stuff they've already got here. So it's quite loud, and you can put it in the background, and you can control it all from the top here, which is brilliant, really. I think that works brilliantly. Usual Android interface, you can put widgets and things on the home screen. Mine's pretty bland at the moment, but that's very simple. Contacts, these toolbars, as far as I'm aware, I'm not sure if you can edit them. No, you can't. They're fixed actually, but you can download some of the other features, because this is Android 2.2. Which is the Froyo one, and you can actually download different home interfaces and so on if you wish. So one last thing, this is because it's Android 2.2, it has the Flash as a functioning feature, which is really brilliant. Makes web browsing so much easier, so much quicker, which is ideal for what you need actually. YouTube comes preloaded anyway, but with the Flash feature you can watch them straight from the YouTube website, which is actually very useful. Also, generally the web browsing is a lot better than you'd get in any BlackBerry and stuff, which don't actually have Flash as far as I'm aware. Camera, unfortunately I think the camera really lets this good phone down. Although the resolution is pretty good, it's a 3 megapixel camera, I think the speed at which it takes a photo is unbelievably slow. So I'm about to press it now. That's 3 seconds or something. It took a long time. So if you want to take a photo, often you want something to be really quick. It took me a long time to discover this, but apparently the enter button also allows you to take a photo. I just literally went through pressing all the buttons. I suppose you could read the quick setup thing. I didn't, but because it was so slow, it took a long time because I was pressing different buttons, and it was only eventually I figured out it was the enter button. But other than that, I think it's decent resolution. You can use a video camera here as well, so you can record like this. You can pause it, you can stop it, and so on. The memory, internal memory, is quite small, but it's expandable with the SD card. One thing to note, you can't actually access the SD card unless you take off the back cover, which is a bit irritating. But I mean, in previous uses of phones, I've never really needed that. So yeah, that's the Samsung Galaxy Pro. I think it's a very good phone. I was very impressed with it. I like the touchscreen a lot. I think it adds a whole dimension to the BlackBerry kind of interface, which doesn't have this. I think the new ones do, which is Samsung Galaxy Pro does very well. And yeah, so definitely recommend this. You can read more in the blog for some more detailed stuff, but this is looking at the practical elements and stuff, and yeah, I'd give it a high rating. So thank you very much, and goodbye.